To jam away to the jazz in this video. Oh my God, it's home math. Holy shit. How long has it been since we've done one of these? Oh my God. It's home math. Lingo.
Situationship. What a
boom, 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 boom. Love that jazz. That's great. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Situationship. What a cute word for something so harmful.
Mm-hmm.
The girl in this video is smart enough to see that, but not grown up enough to fix it. Let's see if we can help.
We're going to not go through the whole thing here. You can find the link in the description for the whole video in case you haven't seen this one. But this in particular gets, well, the hamster's hair gets raised there. It's like, excuse me, aren't you making decisions here? Do you not have agency? Do you not have a choice in the matter? Well, I mean, some women don't. But I think this is not the case with this particular woman. So, if the girls, women, adults, are complaining about the hookup culture and the situationship, oh my God, what's really going on here? It seems to me some women are making some decisions that aren't so good.
The lingo of hookup culture and the way that we've managed to label things like situationship, breadcrumbing, roster dating, friends with benefits, etc., etc. It is merely a woman's attempt to justify and normalize the way that men dehumanize us in sexual and intimate romantic relationships so that we don't have to feel as powerless as we truly are to their...
I see. Okay. Well, that was a lot to imbibe in. Let's see, situationship, hookup culture. God damn, woman's got a lot of words there.
Friends with benefits, etc., etc.
Friends with benefits, dehumanizing. You feel dehumanized because you are being dehumanized. Now, sweetheart, can we talk about whom is dehumanizing you at your own free will, with your total acceptance of this dehumanization? Go on.
Grown up enough to fix it. Let's see if we can help.
Jazz, man.
The lingo of hookup culture and the way...
I guess the bottom line here, guys, and I know some of us, agree, some of us don't agree. I'm sick of this fucking bullshit. And I'm going to tell you why I'm sick of this bullshit. Women are making the conscious decision to get involved in this tomfoolery. They're like, oh my God, but this guy and everything, you made the decision. You decided to get involved with this dude. You said to yourself, you know what? This guy is hot enough, and let's be honest, we're talking about Chad Tyrone, not just us. That ever happens to us. And you made a decision to get involved with these guys whom everyone in your life since day fucking one has told you, these are bad guys. Don't get involved in this. It's going to break your heart. Yeah, sure, the dick's going to be fucking hot, but that man ain't going to stay around. And then you're going to be disappointed the rest of your life, and you're going to blame everyone else for your stupid fucking decisions. I'm sorry if Pop is streaming now. Go to his channel. Put the link in the description. He's going to have a better... well, it's going to be better for you. So go there.
That we've managed to label things like situationship, breadcrumbing, roster dating, friends with benefits, etc.
And who has decided to participate in this, sweetheart? I know it's hard. Maybe your daddy didn't sit down with you and say, hey, look, honey, here's the deal, and we'll get to that later. But you chose to do this. And so I think a lot of men, not just MGTOW guys or red pill guys, just guys in general, and even other women are saying, you fucking decided to do this. And I guess you're on TikTok saying, well, I'm a victim. No, you made a decision. But let's go on and hear some Homath wisdom.
Etc. It is merely a woman's attempt to justify and
It
normalize.
might be your attempt to justify your stupid decisions. Most certainly. But that's not the way she sees it. She sees herself as a victim, and every man is an evil son of a bitch. Oh my God.
The way that men dehumanize us in sexual and intimate romantic relationships.
So here's an idea, though, sweetheart. I guess her name is Trashanista. Trashanista. Here's a fucking idea. Don't do that. Then you wouldn't have this problem, would you? But I want these guys with the six-pack abs and the 6'7" feet and the big cock. Okay. If that's what you want, you're going to have to participate in all the shit you're bitching about. You could avoid that by not doing that. But oh no, I want to have that and not have these evil men break my heart.
So that we don't have to feel as...
Is that right? I want my cake and I want to eat it too. God damn it. I'm a woman.
Powerless as we
Hear me fucking roar.
truly are to their casual acts of cruelty.
So you're powerless.
As powerless as we truly are to their...
Now, excuse me, Trashanista. Unless you're being criminally assaulted in some way, or there's some crime going on where there's some evil man doing some really bad shit to you with a gun to your head or something. You made the decision. You made the choice. You have the choice. And you made the choice to deal with this kind of bullshit. And now here we are on Twitter and Instagram, whatever the fuck this is. Is it Twitter or TikTok or something? Excuse me, tell me again what these men did to you.
Relationships, so that we don't have to feel as powerless as we truly are to the...
Excuse me, but you are powerful because you could say no. Everyone's out here, your auntie and your grandma, your fucking grandpa. Your fucking Alzheimer-addled fucking great-grandpa will tell you the same goddamn thing, but you don't care. Well, but that's, oh my God, I'm a woman, hear me roar. Well, if you get out there on the margins with these fuck boys, what do you think is going to happen? But it shouldn't happen because I don't want that to happen. Well, I agree, it shouldn't happen. But it does.
Their casual acts of cruelty.
And you chose it.
Okay, first of all, casual acts of cruelty sounds like a 90s crime drama starring...
Yeah, it sounds like casual acts of cruelty.
Tom Cruise.
Now again, keep in mind, guys, and I know I'm no expert on females, but my working theory or hypothesis is women imagine these things in their head. A lot of women are like, oh my God, here's Chad, bro. You know, here's a big, tall, studly guy with the six-pack, good looking, blue eyes, big jaw, and all that stuff. And what they imagine is what they want to happen. I want this guy to be my husband. We're going to have babies together. We're going to live in a villa in Italy or in Greece or somewhere. And when this guy pumps and dumps you, it violates what you thought was going to happen. Did you have a chat with him?
Second of all, this girl is more right than she is wrong. But when she's wrong,
I mean, she's not, you know, I'm not ripping on her, except to say you have to take responsibility for your choices in life. Just like every other fucking human being who is a male. But women seem to be like, oh, I shouldn't have to do that. I just, oh my God, I was finding myself. Well, here's the dealio.
She's doing it in the same way that she's complaining about, like this bear attacking its own reflection.
There's the bear.
Get out of here, bear. This is no
I bet this girl would like to spend more time with the bear than some random guy out in the forest.
place for bears.
There you go. Yeah, bears can kind of do shit.
And that's not going to fix the situationship problem. It's not going to make her any more likely to end up over here. And
Okay, well, I mean, that's the thing, though. And home math eventually gets around to it. Link in the description. She decided to get involved in the home math, or not the home math, in the situationship, in the casual dating, into the fuckboy shit. And then now she's bitching because fuckboy doesn't want to settle down with her.
in fact, it's going to make things worse.
What the fuck do you think was going to happen?
The more that we use language to blame each other,
Again, just imagine in the head, here's what I want. I want the 6'7" fucking ball player or whatever with a big cock and all that shit. He's going to pick me from the myriad, the cornucopia of pussy throwing themselves at him because I'm so special and everything. And if it doesn't happen, he's an evil goddamn Nazi,
the
etc.
less we're going to like.
Imagine that. Now, I think some of us guys have done the same thing. I finally met her. Her name is Laura, and she's in the Godspell musical, and I love her. And if she doesn't do what I want, sometimes shit doesn't work out. Except it seems like, well, let's continue.
Like each other, and the more situationships you're going to get. When you say things like this,
But again,
especially-
excuse me, Mr. Math, Mr. Ho, situationships are a decision. It's a choice. And I'm getting sick and motherfucking tired of hearing about these women who go into these fucking relationships and then they be, oh, that men suck and all this. You made the choice. You decided to get involved with Chad Bro. Here's an idea. If you don't want to get your heart broke and you want to get your back blown out, I mean, come on now. You don't want to get your heart broke and be tossed in the garbage can like a used fucking Kleenex. Don't get involved with Chad Bro. It's easy. Everybody has told you.
especially on TikTok where everyone can see it, it makes us think twice about you. It takes a point or two off your value because now we're worried about what you're going to do. So you end up in another situationship, and then
You don't end up, you choose. Mr. Homath, I would disagree with you at this point. You don't end up, you choose to get involved in a situationship or a fuck buddy situation. It's not accidental. It's not happenstance. It's not, oh my God, I have such bad luck. You made the decision. If it's not a criminal activity, some guy holding a gun to your head or a knife to your throat, you fucking chose it.
you go on TikTok and say something angry, and then we hear it, and we are less likely to commit. And then another girl gets into a situationship, and then she says something
Over and over again, it's evil man. Well, then stop deciding to do that.
angry on TikTok, which
I know.
makes men less likely to commit.
We've had generations of women who have been told you can literally do anything you want, and if you can't, it's someone else's fault. Well, isn't that nice?
which makes you more angry. It's a downward spiral. We live in a time where nobody knows what the rules are anymore, so people just do what they feel like because everyone gets really upset if
Let me
you
see if I can,
say how things work.
excuse me.
And that's what Trashionista is.
Trashionista,
It's a good
yeah.
name. That's what Trashionista is right about.
Excuse me. Situationship was a label created to cope with how dehumanizing hookup culture is. Well, then don't participate in that. There you go. Problem solved.
That's what Trashionista is. It's a good name. That's what Trashionista is right about. It's all in the lingo. The way that we talk about these things normalizes them. What she's wrong about is that men do this on purpose. We are just as confused as you. This video is more for the girls than...
No, I know home math is getting to a certain position, a certain point. My position is this. If you know what's going on, if you know the fuck boys, if you know the situationships, and you know this stuff is going to happen, then don't participate. Don't go there. Done. All right. Well, number one for fun. Good evening, Hamster and Men. Good to see you. We'll do a little bit more because number one for fun just showed up. So we just got to do a little more.
Usual. I'm still going to make fun of them for the guys. Something for everyone.
I want to buy your house.
Yeah. Well, really? No, this guy's going to buy my house. Okay. So I want $485,000 for a fixer-upper. Are you going to pay me cash for that?
I can pay you cash for your house no matter what condition it's in.
Really? So if I make a price and I say I want $480,000 for my fixer-upper trailer house in St. Peters, Missouri, you're going to give me that? You're just going to hand me a check for $480,000, no questions asked? Now, I wonder if there's something more to this.
If you need to sell your house for...
Now, I bet Mr. Slick here would come and say, oh, yeah, we'll buy your house for cash for $20,000. It's like, well, no, excuse me. No, I want $480,000, and you said you'd pay me cash. Well, I didn't really mean that, did I? What a fucking scam. What is this?
But if you are a woman who is tired of situationships ending up like this, I'm going to show you how to avoid them.
Then stop participating in them.
Because we don't want this ending up in the dating pool anyway. And you might not like the answer, because it's basically just don't do this to guys who respond like this. You can't always get what you want.
Yeah, women don't want to hear that shit, though. Oh, my God. Why are you restricting my freedom? I want to go out and find... Well, we're telling you, this is what's going to happen. Since the dawn of motherfucking time, you chase after the fucking bad boy Chads, you're going to get your heart broke and your back blown out.
You have to recognize when you're here and stop trying to climb out. It's easy to move down, hard to move up. And I will, of course, go into greater detail. But first, if you want to know how dating...
All right, well, I mean, that's enough. I mean, we get what's going on here. Captain Krusty. Oh, my God, everybody keeps showing up, so I guess I have to keep going. As a master's in home math. Thank you, Agape. I probably do, actually. All you got to do is not do what you're doing. It's very simple. But I don't want to do that. I want that in my cake, too. That's not the way it works, babe.
Them sound normal. It's the fellow kids effect. Cool stuff.
There you go.
Make bad stuff.
Great.
Is he here right now? Yes. Is he my boyfriend?
Yes, he just fucked you last night, and now he's going to look for something to eat and leave, and probably never call you again.
No. Am I his girlfriend? Yes. Am I okay?
Actually, she's
Sydney
pretty cute.
looks upset, and she should be.
Cute.
She's accepted a situation she doesn't like because it was normalized through language, which Trashionista calls
It
out.
was normalized through her choices in life, Mr. Homath. That's why I slightly disagree with you. These women have made their choice, and they're going to get their fucking back broke out and their heart broken. And God damn it, everybody has told them the whole fucking time. But they don't care.
And then does herself.
We have created these labels to better understand the degradation men enact on us in these relationships. So that
the degradation that these men, these evil men, have enacted upon you in these hookup cultures And yet you decided to participate.
That we can distance ourselves from.
I see. So someone forcing you to do that? No. Women cannot take responsibility for their own decisions in life. They always want a way out. What do you think the abortion thing is about? I'm not going to talk about abortion. I don't really give a fuck. They cannot have any consequence for their stupid decisions, except to go on TikTok and tell us, well, this situationship and the blah.
From the pain of betrayal.
You fucking chose to participate.
That we feel.
Let's stop right there. These things happen sometimes, but I don't believe they're happening here. No.
Now, Trasnista here, I mean, she's a good looking chick. Nice, whatever, fun, smart, all that. To avoid all of this problem, all of this, every single fucking moment of it, all you had to do was stay home and not go out and fuck random chads. You could have stayed home and, I don't know, you might have knitted a fucking sweater for your niece or your dog, or you could have learned something on YouTube. You could have looked at the Claude Shannon video and learned about information technology, link below. But no, you wanted your cake and you wanted to eat it. And now you're pissed because, well, this situationship and the blah, blah, blah. You chose it. No one was forcing you into this. You decided, I want that big tall man with his big cock and his six-pack abs and a Lamborghini, and he's got 150 other women that would come to his house at any time of the day or night to fuck him. You thought you were special. You're not.
Situationship I've ever been involved in or heard about had any degradation or betrayal in it, and I never enacted anything on anyone. They agreed to it. Some of them.
I mean, all this is, the point is moot. You made your decision. You want the 20% or 5% of the guys at the top to care about you. They don't. And so the easy solution to all of your problems, Trashanista, is do not partake. Stay home and read a book. Do some knitting. Make some cooking. I mean, fucking craft a fucking artistic piece. Do a sculpture. Do anything. But you don't want to do that. You want Chad Studcock to roll in and say, oh my God, I finally found my man. And then when he walks away, it's like, oh, my evil men. They all suck. You chose it. All right, boys. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by. I tell the hoes my name is Rusty Rivers. I own a mansion and a yacht. Oh my God, that's funny, Ape. Agape. All right, I'm going to go eat some potatoes because we did a video last night about potatoes. They're the best thing ever. All right, you fucks. See you in like 2 months from today at the meetup. It's going to be fun. All right, take care. Bye.